I mean, they couldn't possibly be there for money, because they could just simply do a magic spell, add some cinnamon, nutmeg, a couple spices, and money would just fall from the sky. So they couldn't be there to pay their rent. I mean, car note, given that they, probably travel on brooms, or they're just able to like snap their fingers and just, just appear or disappear at will. So they must be in the workplace for corruption and destruction, there to take your man, your children, your beauty. Who knows, right? I mean, they just couldn't be there for rent, or to pay a light bill or their cell phone bill, because I mean, they don't need those type of things. So I'm going to tell you how to handle a witch in the workplace. I mean, and then with Halloween coming, I think a lot of them might be a little bolder than normal, right? So, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started, and we're just going to ease into this baby on handling witches in the workplace, the audacity of them to come to a job where they don't need the money. I mean, they don't need the money, because duh, they're magical, right? Hello, darlings. I am Cassandra. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. In this video, I'm going to give you some really good tips on how to handle witches in the workplace. Thank you so much for watching. And so we don't even know why they even bother to come to the workplace. So I know this is a very serious video. So the first thing I want you to consider when you are, handling a witch in the workplace is, I don't want you to assume that just because this person doesn't share the same belief that you may think they believe, that they are an amoral person, that they just want to hurt people, or that they're evil, or that they worship Satan, or they're just these bad people. And the other thing that's really important is, I don't know, like, where did you get your data from? Like, did somebody tell you that if somebody wear crystals, or if they have gemstones, or if they are innately this really bad person? Yeah, I don't know if you would want to be accused of that. Like, if somebody can look and say, oh, you wear blue, or you wear a certain style, that you are amoral, or a bad some person who wants to do evil things to other people. So one, the golden rule, to treat people the way you want to be treated. And if you have a headache, or you're foggy, I see a lot of this on the internet, that if you have a headache around somebody, then they must be a witch. It could be asbestos, or it could be toxins in the air, it could be hairspray or perfume, or it could be a lot of reasons why you have a headache that may have nothing to do with this person in the workplace. It just may even be your own, negative attitude, or maybe the people I don't know. I don't want to start, trying to tell you why you have a headache. But to just accuse somebody in the workplace because they may look like you, dress differently than you, or to just assume that they are evil. And don't assume that if someone has a different belief system than you, that it just automatically makes them a bad person. I mean, I don't know if you would want to be treated that way. And also, don't assume that this person doesn't like you. Like, why would you want to just assume? Maybe they're shy, right? Maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe they just went through something horrific. Maybe they just lost somebody they love, or maybe they just feel the negative energy oozing from your judgmental spirit, and they just maybe, you know how you can tell when somebody doesn't like you and you haven't done anything to them, and so you just put up your guard. So maybe you should look within your own heart and figure out why this person is blocking you or don't want to talk to you. Now, besides, all of these little things, do some research too, because like, if you want to accuse someone of lacking morality or integrity or honesty or being judgmental, you might want to look and do a little research and look at the tens and thousands of women who were accused of witchcraft between the 15th and the 18th century, I believe. I'm not good with dates, child. And most of the women who were accused, and there's some men too, but it was mostly women who were accused of witchcraft. They were the elderly, yes. They were the poor. They were women who were divorced, and they were single women who chose not to cook and clean, and and to be married. But the main, in the mentally challenged, a lot of people who were mentally challenged were also accused, and they had like some really valid, incredible tests as a way to determine if a person was a witch. Like, they would drown them, and if they floated and they in the water, then they were considered innocent. But if they lived through whatever torture, they considered them to be guilty of witchcraft. It was just a lot of stuff. And then don't forget this: they have more power than God, obviously, right? And so with all this power that they have to do all of this magic and cause all of these plagues and wars and economic failure. They're really powerful, right? There couldn't possibly be, people who created, what do you call them, concentration camps or slave ships. Let's not get ridiculous with the amount of power they have, right? To change the world. They colonized a lot of people. They, like, what are we talking about? These are some powerful beings in the workplace. So just make sure that you check your facts or historical facts, but most importantly, make sure you check your heart before you dislike somebody who just may have a different way of expressing their love for nature and God. Anyway, I really hope this video helps someone. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you, darlings, in the next video. Take a moment to visit my Etsy shop, Cassandra Magic World, and you will see a plethora of metaphysical tools to align with your goals and your dreams. Each magic talisman comes with instructions as well as a feng shui chart and how to make changes in your home and how to charge your sigil.